Welcome to the incredible channel. Today you will see the top 5 luxury cars. Super comfortable cars. They are designed for enjoyment both in the back seat and behind the wheel. Each of them cost a fortune, and you can equip and decorate such a car for the cost of one more car. We will show you all the beauty of these incredible cars. Every minute spent in this inspires you to earn more and more. And until you ordered your assistant to buy one of these beauties, we start our top. Number 1.
Whether you're behind the wheel of the 2023 Bentley Flying Spur or snuggled into one of its comfortable, leather-wrapped passenger seats, you're treated to an ultra-luxurious experience. For the driver, a chassis with a surprising amount of athleticism can turn a boring commute into an enjoyable escapade, and none of the Flying Spur's 3 available powertrains, a plug-in hybrid V6, a twin-turbo V8, or a twin-turbo W12, want for power. The Flying Spur's cabin is decked out in Bentley's best wardrobe of leathers, woods, and metal trimmings. Chauffeured passengers in the rear are in for the most relaxing environment, with available rear bucket seats that recline and massage. All this opulence comes at a cost, though, and to properly spec out a Flying Spur to your liking will significantly move the needle from an already astounding 6-figure starting price. If you're among the moneyed few who can afford it, the Flying Spur is worth the price of admission. Bentley has added a racier-looking S trim to the Flying Spur's offerings for 2023, which wears gloss black exterior trim, black 22-inch wheels, and bright red brake calipers. The cabin is augmented by sport seats wrapped in a combination of leather and faux suede upholstery in a 2-tone color scheme. Buyers of the S model can choose from either the hybrid V6 powertrain or the twin-turbocharged V8. A W12 powered speed model returns to the lineup this year as well, sporting performance-enhancing features such as a brake-based torque vectoring system and an adaptive anti-roll suspension system. Upgrading from the base Flying Spur to the more powerful speed model is an easy choice if you ask us, as it unlocks the 626 horsepower W12 engine. Customers can choose from one of several curated themes, such as Cool Harmony, Storm Noir, or Alter Ego when ordering their Flying Spur, but we'd suggest going with a fully bespoke build to make it uniquely yours. A seemingly endless array of exterior colors and styling choices await you in the Bentley Mulliner customization program. The same goes for interior appointments, which can include several different types of wood, various leathers, and polished metal accents. All Flying Spurs come with an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, all-wheel drive, and a powerful twin-turbocharged engine. A 542 horsepower V8 is standard, but we'd suggest upgrading to the speed model, which comes exclusively with the 626 horsepower W12 engine. With 12 cylinders under the hood, the Flying Spur never wants for power. In fact, it can show its taillights to many top-tier sports cars in a drag race. At our test track, it leapt to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds. The V8 powered model delivered an identical 3.5-second 0 to 60 mph run, but the W12 is slightly quicker to 100 miles per hour and through the quarter mile.
Number 2. Ultimate luxury cars such as the 2023 Mercedes-Maybach S-Class offer the world's wealthiest a place to rest their weary heads on the commute between their rooftop helipad and their Hamptons estate. These ultra-high net worth individuals can choose between twin-turbo V8 or V12 powertrains and indulge in a supremely spacious and superbly posh cabin. Believe it or not, the Maybach's styling is rather subtle compared to flashier entrants in the ultra-luxury category, including the blinged-out Rolls-Royce Phantom and Ghost. This more subdued look allows the S-Class to navigate through traffic without drawing unwanted attention, which is something you want if you're a particularly camera-shy billionaire. The rear seat is the place to be, especially if the S-Class is equipped with optional reclining and massaging VIP seats. But Maybach takes care of the chauffeur, too, with fine leather upholstery, a comfortable driving position, and a host of high-tech infotainment features. 2 fashion-forward special editions will be offered on the Maybach S-Class for 2023, starting with a limited edition S680 by Virgil Abloh, which is a tribute to the late fashion designer. He had collaborated with Mercedes-Maybach on concept vehicles in the past, but this production model, which will be limited to just 150 examples, is street-ready. The black and tan color scheme pays homage to the Project Maybach concept car with cool monoblock wheels rendered in the same tan color. The two-tone theme continues throughout the car's luxurious interior. The second special edition, also limited to just 150 examples, is the Haute Voiture. The Haute Voiture is offered only in S680 form and features a two-tone blue and rose gold exterior paint with matching monoblock wheels. The cabin is decked out with boucle upholstery, rose gold accents, linen and mohair floor mats, a patterned headliner, and matching luggage. If you're gonna go with a Maybach version of the S-Class, you might as well go big and get the S680 and its powerful V12 engine. Standard features are of course plentiful and include luxury items such as soft-closed doors, an air suspension, a 30-speaker Burmester stereo system, and a rear seat entertainment system with 2 11.6-inch touchscreens and much, much more. Number 3.
If you're winning the game of capitalism, then an ultra-luxurious SUV like the 2024 Mercedes-Maybach GLS-600 might just appear on your new car shopping list in place of models that are merely luxurious, like the Benz-branded GLS on which the Maybach is based. The difference between the two can be summed up with one word: opulence. Every inch of the GLS-600's interior has been optimized for comfort and richness. The GLS's third row has been ditched here in favor of a 4-seat layout with miles of legroom for rear seat passengers. This SUV is meant for chauffeur duty because you're almost certainly far too busy running your empire to distract yourself with driving. The GLS-600 is priced for exclusivity too, so you're unlikely to suffer something as gauche as pulling up behind another one at the valet stand, unless, of course, you've purchased a matching set. After all, if you can afford one GLS-600, it's likely a second one isn't too hard on the budget. The GLS-Class's most upscale variant gets a few styling enhancements for 2024 that increase its hyperbeast appeal. The grille has been reworked slightly and the front air inlets on the bumper now carry a Maybach logo motif. A new 23-inch wheel design is available and new puddle lights project Maybach logos onto the ground to beckon passengers into the cabin when the doors are opened. Updated quilted leather upholstery covers the SUV's for sumptuous bucket seats and is available in 2 new dual-tone color schemes: crystal white/silver gray pearl or mahogany brown/macchiato beige. The GLS-600's twin-turbocharged V8 makes 550 horsepower and can motivate the big luxury SUV from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds, according to Mercedes-Maybach. The engine is assisted by a 48-volt hybrid system that gives a little extra shove right from the start. If that's not fast enough for you, check out the Mercedes-AMG GLS-63, which offers a 603 horsepower version of this powertrain and leapt to 60 miles per hour in just 3.6 seconds at our test track. During our initial test drive, we came away impressed with both its silky smooth ride quality and its confident handling. An air suspension is standard, and it features a Maybach mode that all but erases bumps in the road. The EPA has given the GLS-600 fuel economy ratings of 15 miles per gallon city and 19 miles per gallon highway. Those aren't particularly efficient estimates, but we're certain the big spenders who will be cross-shopping the GLS-600 against the likes of the Bentley Bentayga and the Rolls-Royce Cullinan won't be too concerned with fuel efficiency.
Number 4.
Whether you come from old money or your nouveau riche, there's no better way to flaunt it than in a Rolls-Royce Ghost. This is a car with presence, a car for the 1/10 of 1%. And everyone knows it. The Ghost mimics the even more expensive Phantom sedan in both style and substance, offering an interior that's whisper quiet and impeccably outfitted with the finest materials. It's equipped with coach rear doors, just like the Phantom, that open like a pair of welcoming arms, a clear signal of upper-crust luxury. The ride is as smooth as polished aluminum, just like in other Rolls-Royces. But there's also more athleticism tuned into the chassis than you might expect, especially on the Black Badge model, which comes with more power and sportier settings for the Ghost standard air suspension. Would you rather be chauffeured? No problem, riding in the Ghost's rear compartment is a sybaritic experience as well. The Ghost is powered by a 563 horsepower 6.7-liter V12 that is shared with the Cullinan SUV. Black Badge models get a boost in power to 592 horsepower. An 8-speed automatic handles shifting duties, and all-wheel drive is standard. According to Rolls-Royce, the Ghost is capable of hitting 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds, and we're looking forward to verifying that claim at our test track. Rolls-Royce also boasts that the Ghost offers a sharp handling, pointing to its all-wheel steering system and 50-50 weight distribution as evidence that driving satisfaction played a significant role in the car's development. The Ghost provides a peerless ride thanks to its standard adaptive suspension, which employs a road scanning camera to help the vehicle anticipate and compensate for potholes. Of course, the EPA estimates that the Ghost will return 12 miles per gallon in the city and 19 miles per gallon on the highway. Once we get a chance, we'll put the Ghost through our 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy test and update this story with the results. For more information about the Ghost's fuel economy, visit the EPA's website.
Number 5. People refer to top-tier luxury items as the Rolls-Royce of. For a reason. The Cullinan is a big-body SUV powered by a silky smooth twin-turbo V12 with up to 592 horsepower. Built for absolute comfort and priced for the egregiously wealthy, the Cullinan coddles you with 2 rows of plush seating as lovely as leather couches. No other SUV has lambswool floor mats inside and a formidable hood ornament donning the outside. While its exterior is a little too London taxi for us, its cabin can be tailored to suit the wildest of tastes and the deepest of pockets. The Daddy Warbucks of SUV excellence has few competitors, but if a billionaire were forced to cross-shop, a Bentley Bentayga or Mercedes-AMG G63 might be a good place to start. Even then, there are no coach door-swinging Cullinan. In the make-believe scenario that we could afford a Cullinan, we'd choose the crystal paint scheme, the 22-inch 7-spoke wheels, the gold-plated Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament, and the electronic tow hitch. We'd spec the immersive seating with center console option, which gives the rear seats massage functionality and replaces the center seat with a console that doubles as a cooling bin with 2 champagne flutes and a whiskey decanter. And we wouldn't pass up the opportunity to have the fabric above our heads display a fiber-optic starry night sky via the shooting star headliner. Finally, we'd add the rear privacy glass and side curtains to make the back row into a tranquil hideout. The Cullinan's twin-turbo 6.7-liter V12 provides 563 horsepower, 592 in the Black Badge model, and is whisper quiet, lest it disturb the VIPs in the cabin. The one we tested recorded a 60 miles per hour time of just 4.5 seconds, impressive for a vehicle that weighs about 3 tons. All-wheel drive is standard, although we suspect buyers will never venture off the tarmac and risk damaging the paint. The Cullinan rides on an air suspension that receives information from a road scanning camera and automatically adjusts the vehicle's height to compensate for imperfections in the pavement. Ride comfort is beyond the standards of regular luxury vehicles, as the Cullinan wafts down the road and transmits nothing unpleasant to the people inside. The spacious cabin is lined in box grain leather, lambswool carpeting, beautiful wood trim, and milled aluminum accents. If you want an even higher level of luxury, Rolls-Royce will customize almost every part of the Cullinan's already lavish interior with whatever delights you can imagine. The only warts in this otherwise decadent space are the fully digital gauge cluster that lacks the elegance of an analog setup and the standard rear seating that's as inflexible as a park bench. At least buyers can rectify the latter issue by optioning the two-seat second row with adjustability and massage functions. The exterior is classic Rolls-Royce, but the vehicle's liftgate configuration allowed the brand to fit the cargo area with an optional viewing suite consisting of a pair of leather-wrapped seats and a small table that pop out of the floor. This is by far the most luxurious way to take in a polo match at the country estate. Even though this SUV is a clear break from tradition for the storied British brand, it's still an uncompromised Rolls-Royce in every way. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything. Thank you for watching.